see, are we live? All right. It is, let me see here. It is Wednesday, October 21st, 9:39 in the morning, a.m. And let me look here. All right. All right. If you're jumping on, let me know. I want to go over something that has helped me. I want to go over something with you that has helped me tremendously over the last 8 years, and it's helped me even more over the last year. I'm just looking at I'm looking at my screen here. I can see, oh, where are we at here? All right. All right, let me see if this pops up. Oh, there we go. Okay, comments. Okay. All right, guys. I want to share with you something today, this morning, that has helped me with my success in business, my success in my weight loss. For many of you that follow me know that in 7 days from now, it'll be 1 year that I've had my weight loss journey. And in that year, I have lost 77 pounds, coming up on 1 year in 7 days. I started at 278 pounds, now I'm down to 201. But I had to do something in order for that to happen. Just like in success with my Residual Hustler brand, in order to make that successful, and in order to live the dream right there, I had to do something, and that was to get my mindset. So, Cielo, come here for a second. Come here, sweetie. See the camera? This is my little girl, Cielo. She's 5. Say hi. We're on Facebook Live. Say hi. It is a Wednesday at 10:41 in the morning, and I'm not at a job. I don't have a boss to report to. I'm here with her. But I had to do some things to put in play in order to make that happen. And the very first thing that I had to do was I had to get my mind straight. I had to create a mindset that does not allow you to give up, a mindset that pushes you through the negative stuff. When you feel like quitting, your mindset kicks in. But I'll be honest with you, when your mindset is right, you don't have that I feel like quitting today attitude. It's not there. It's not there. My mindset took me a couple years to develop because I didn't fully grasp it until I got around people and learned about mindset and started reading books on mindset. And my brain started to shift. And I started learning more, studying. Self-development is a huge part of mindset. You've got to get your brain healthy. You've got to get your mental status healthy in order for other things to pan out. I've had people in my network marketing business on my team, they've wanted to quit. And many have quit. I have a saying that everybody knows. My saying is that you will quit on me before I ever quit on you. And I have probably, oh God, over 50% of people that join business with me quit because it's too tough. They don't like it. It's you know, they discover that they have to do a little bit of work in order to get what they want, and they'd rather go back just to their regular 9-to-5 job and get told what to do every day and not have time freedom like I do here. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still in my family's business, but it is part-time, and I went down to part-time in 2017, and I'm working my way to be fully out of there by the age of 50, which is in 2 years. I'll be completely out and fully 100% retired by the age of 50. That is the goal, and that's what I'm working towards. But in order for that to happen, I had to get my mind right. In order for me to lose 77 pounds in the last 358 days, I had to get my mind right. How do you develop a mindset? How do you develop a winning mindset? Well, you've got to self-develop yourself. You've got to read. And I'm going to show you the books that have read and am currently reading. And I have more, but I have 5 here right in front of me. And I'm going to go over these with you. Not one by one, but just show you what they are. And these are all on Amazon. I don't have any affiliate links or anything. You can just go to Amazon and type them in. But the first one is Residual Millionaire by a good friend of mine. Steve Fisher wrote this book, Your Path to Success in Network Marketing and in Life. Now, even if you're not part of network marketing, read this book because the end in life part is extremely important. Residual Millionaire, which is what Steve calls himself, and I call myself the Residual Hustler. Okay. The next book that I read, I actually read this book years ago, and I read this book is so old, the pages are yellow. That's how old this book is. It's called Eat That Frog. 21 Great Ways to Stop Procrastinating and Get More Done in Less Time by Brian Tracy. This book I've had, oh God, what is the, let's see here. This is the first edition. This paperback version is 2002. 18 years I've had this book. 18 years. Another book that I read by Gary Vee is Why Now is the Time to Crush It. Cash in on your passion. These books are great for mindset. Another one I read, and I actually got to see this gentleman. He came to one of our company events. The Hip Hop Preacher, Eric Thomas, Greatness is Upon You. How to Seize and Sustain Greatness by Eric Thomas is another one. This is a thick book. This is a heavy read. And then the last one, which I am reading, I've read a lot of it. I'm finishing up. It's How to Make Shit Happen by Sean Whalen. Make more money, get in better shape, create epic relationships, control your life, do it now. I have done Make More Money. I have done Get in Better Shape. I have created a better relationship because of the second one, Getting in Better Shape, because I've learned to control my mind and I've learned to control my life. These books help in so many ways. You've got to read in order to create a winning mindset and develop the brain. Develop your brain. Self-development. When I first started my business 8 years ago, I didn't know anything about what I was doing. I was learning, and I started from day one, just like everybody else that was in the business. And I had to learn the business, and I learned it through teachings, through reading books like this. And actually, on the other side of this camera, I've got probably about 15-ish more books that I have sitting there that I have, mostly I have already read over the last 8 years on learning about mindset and how to develop it. And once I started doing that, and I started realizing that part of having a healthy mind and having the right mindset is you have to eliminate negativity. And one way that I've eliminated negativity is I have actually not eliminated, but I have removed a lot of people from my life. Okay? Meaning I don't hang out with them like I used to. You know, they're busy off doing their own thing, and I see them on Facebook and they're negative. They're out at the bars on weekends drinking. You know, they're just doing things that I would not do to try to develop the winning mindset. Okay. Other things I have done is I've gotten around the positive people. When I go to my team meetings, positive people. When I look at people who are wanting to go into business with me, I don't accept everybody into my business. I do not. It's just like when people send me a Facebook friend request, before I hit confirm or delete, I go on their Facebook profile page and I look, what kind of person are they? You know, what are they posting? What are they doing? And I had one that was actually yesterday that I got, or last night, where the guy at Facebook friended me. You know, just some guy on Facebook hitting ad. And I go on his profile and I look, and it's every single post. And I went back for a couple of days because that's all I needed to see. Every single post was something political and something negative. Doesn't matter what side your political party is. It was all political and it was all negative. And that's not what I want to see. I don't want that vibe coming into my territory. I don't need it. A lot of it is hype. I have my own opinions on those things. I don't express those opinions because it's nobody's business but my own. And I don't want to see somebody else's junk keep popping up on my Facebook. So I hit delete. I don't want that type of person around me or in my energy bubble. I don't want it. I don't want it. I've had people hit me up on Facebook that say they want me to mentor them. They want to join my team. And I go on their Facebook page and I look at their posts. And many times, you know, if there's some negativity, I can work with that and I can help them. I can teach them. I can mentor them. But if they're just blasting, and I go back for months on their Facebook profile, and it's just blast. It's the F-bomb here, F this, F that. And I'm like, you know what? No, I don't want that type of person around me, around my business, around my team. Because if there's one negative person that comes into my tribe that is just way over the top negative, then it's going to hurt my business. And throughout my 8 years of being in business, I've had that happen probably around somewhere between 7 to 10 times. And I've actually gone back and looked at their profiles like a year later, and it's the same thing. Nothing has changed. They're not doing anything. They're not reading. They're out partying every Friday night. And these are people like anywhere from in their 20s to in their 50s and 60s. It doesn't matter at all. I don't want that around. My mindset, hey Charlene, my mindset is what, having the right mindset is what has helped me to lose all my weight. Having the right mindset is what has helped me to be successful in business and semi-retire 3 years ago at almost 3 years ago at the age of 45 and live the life that most only dream of. Because if you're watching this now and you have a 9-to-5 job, you're watching this from your work, you know, and bosses don't like that. Bosses don't like that. So, but I just want to come to you today with a short message. I see I'm already going on 13 minutes. When you've got the right mindset and you develop yourself and you read the books like Eat That Frog, you read the books like Residual Millionaire, Crush It by Gary Vee, How to Make Shit Happen by Sean Whalen, and The Hip Hop Preacher, Greatness is Upon You. You read these books and you develop your mind, and that is how you create a winning attitude. That's how you create the mindset. Set goals, create the mindset, and let your brain take over. So that's all I wanted to say this morning. One thing that having a winning mindset has helped me with creating success is that it allows me to, like on a day like today on Wednesday, I have 2 doctor appointments today, one for me and one for my daughter Cielo. I have the freedom to do those things during the day. So I have not worked. It's funny, I met somebody a couple months ago. We were talking and we were talking about different things, and he was talking about work and how he works like 60 plus hours a week. It was just ridiculous. All the time he spends away from his family. And I said, I haven't had a full-time job in 3 years. I've only ever worked part-time in 3 years. And he looked at me and goes, oh, I'm sorry you can't find a full-time job. That's the mindset I'm talking about. His mindset is thinking that I have to find a full-time job, and I haven't had a full-time job in 3 years. You know, that's the difference in mindset is, you know, developing yourself, learning, reading, getting around positive people. Here's one success tip I'll tell you. And this is what has helped me to become successful with my business is if somebody has gone before you and created success in whatever industry that you're in, and they've created success and they've maybe even made themselves a millionaire or they're making over 100 grand a year from it, then you know it can be done. So that's number one. You know it can be done because somebody has gone before you and has done it. The second thing to do is to go to that person and say, what did you do to have what you have, to reach the level that you have reached? What did you do? And then the third thing is do that. That's it. If somebody's gone before you and has had success, you know it can be done. Find that person, ask them what they did, and go do that. That's all I've done. That's all I've done in business. And when it came to my weight loss, when I started my weight loss journey, that is what I have done. I've reached out to people that are where I was, and I also reached out to people that are where I wanted to be, and that has led me to losing 77 pounds in almost a year. That's it. If it can be done, you can do it too. But the first step is getting your mind set straight. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to pop on here today, feeling a little bit motivated, and hope you guys have a great day. Have a great Wednesday. See ya.